All right, so this is just more of some breaking news and just some immediate thoughts. I want this to go out first. I still got a couple other videos that I still haven't been able to edit, from yesterday and today. Yesterday and the other day. Sorry. I don't want to rush too much on what I said, but I'm gonna discuss three things here, as much as possible, and I'm gonna try to gather my thoughts in and try to think straight as I head to my workplace right now. So, as you know, Robby and I had a long talk last night, and it was very long. It was like it lasted well over 1 hour, and I wasn't expecting that. I sort of expected it to be long, but not like that long. So I was thinking half an hour, but I went overboard to where it was like, I think it was like 1 hour and 17. So yeah, it was a very, very long conversation, and we were just trying to get right back on track. Here's where my mistake lands, and I couldn't believe I didn't even tell Julio this the last time him and I hung out. I'm talking about me and Julio. That my family has no idea that about the fallout between me and Robby from several months ago. I'm talking about going back to that, as I always refer to in my older videos, as the group text incident. Now, I usually keep these fallouts to myself because I feel like I usually just don't want it to be known to some of my relatives here and there. But in this case, I just wanted to make sure now, because even my own family asked me, hey, how's Robby doing, and that was when I decided, you know what, I'm going to do my best to work things out with him. And the other day I tried to text him, and my first thought was I thought he might have blocked me, because the whole, usually, I know he has an iPhone, but for some reason the text turned out green, and I was thinking immediately to myself, I hope this is not the same as for Tristan, because I know Tristan had an iPhone as well. And the fact of the matter is, it was clear after a few days, every time I would text Tristan and say, hey, what's up? Can we just work things out, this and that? And it just kept being green, and the messages never got delivered. So it was clear that he was done with me, and that was just that. I even tried to email him, and the rest is history. We're done with our friendship. You know what I'm saying? And besides, he's in Washington, and he still lives in Washington, from what Robby told me. So getting back to this at hand. Breaking news, he's back in my circle. OG Nutballer, shout out to Robby, OG Nutballer, and our boss still there, OG Nutballer. So we got a couple of remaining OGs from the Nutballers as far as that's concerned. And I made sure to let him know, just like I told Julio O'Neal last time I saw those guys, that I got the help that I need. Because remember, per that conversation, the last time that we even spoke, it was like right after the group text incident. Not only did he say, fuck your apology, lose my number, we're done. That last sentence right there said, go get help. Guess what? Fast forward several months later, I got help. So he was glad to see that, and just had some other deep conversations, and just knowing, as far as my work situation, and he told me that getting this help was just a big step in the right direction. So guys like him and Julio and Neil, they're glad to see me going in the right direction. So, but I know I still having to deal with some other emotions like anxiety that I'm still trying to get out of. Just knowing what I did earlier earlier in January. You know, I don't need to repeat myself. It's in older videos if you want to see them. I mean, I don't know how many videos I made where I always referenced what I did in early January. If you go back to my first one that I made since I avoided my entire circle, then you know we'll go from there. You know, just when I thought you know, as wrong as I was about Julio being done with me, I was way more wrong with Robby in this case. Hell, I even said it, and you know, it was like I thought he might unsub to me. I've said that in some of my recent videos. Oh yeah, you know, I don't think Robby's gonna see this and then that. I know what I posted out there. He's seen it all, and yeah. So I had no idea he was still, you know, he's still there. You know, he's keeping up. I had no idea, but yeah. So, and here's another thing too. You know, he actually confirmed it in regards to his videos, all the Nutballer videos that he used to have up there, because I wanted to believe that Julio was right and that he might have just hidden them. Because I was like, you know, being a long-time Nutballer, I mean, there was just no way that there was just no way that he was going to delete them like that. And I thought he might have had the original files, and he did not, because they were from his phone, his older phone. You know what I'm saying? So, so yeah, he actually did confirm it for me, and that I was right in my initial reaction when I first saw that he only had 5 videos total, that he deleted them. So yeah, he actually did delete them. Yeah, I'm still shocked by that, but it is what it is. You know, it's like, you know, I assure you, if this fallout didn't happen, you know, it would, you know, things would have, he would never have done that. But the thing is, like, you know, sometimes if I really wanted to try to have a better day, like, I would really, sometimes I'll just be watching / listening while I'm working to one of my old Nutballer videos. A lot of it is just rambling videos, you know, even during Hangouts. And I'll reference my channel that I'm still using up to this day, or even Robby's or Julio's channels, and you know, just to listen and give some nostalgia. But you know, it just sucks that that Robby is just no longer has those videos up. And you know, the Nutbwallers rap that I did, like I wanted to show that to some of the guys, and even and Mari. Well, I mean, wait, Mari's no, because I never put that up, the Christmas rap. No, sorry, scratch out Mari, because I never posted it on my Facebook. Or actually, no. Did I post it on my Facebook, the Christmas rap? I might have, because I posted like 2 videos of that. I think it was on Facebook, and she saw it. Oh yeah. I think I did. Yeah. The Christmas rap that I did, I broke that into 2 parts because it was like pretty long, and Facebook can only go a certain size, and you know, what have you, as far as like the uploading and all that. So yeah, I think she did see it. I haven't been on Facebook for like several months now. So, but I would think that I did it. I posted it, and that's when I said, hey Mari, I'll show you the other rap that I did. And unfortunately, that's when I found out that the other rap video that I had about the Nutbwallers is gone. So that was under Robby's channel. The other one that I don't mean to be silly here. I know that I was probably one that got like almost 100 views on the one about, what was it? The one, but one of the videos had Tristan on it, where Tristan was really high, and he was like Machida or this and that, and I guess him and Robby or Chris were hanging out at the time. I think they were in Dave & Buster's. Obviously, me and Tristan were not talking at the time. This was in 2013, and I remember, yeah, there was some strong laughter and just some good times. That's another one I think I watched, and obviously the one where Russ did that dance, was it like at the block him, Julio, Dewey, and Robby are there. Robby's the one recording that. And yeah, it was just, I remember Russ out there saying, oh, you know, Jay is in the hood, man. I wanted to make an edit with that because I did make a, what do you call it? Like a Russ, I guess you can call it like a facial, like artwork. That was going to be that. But yeah, all that's gone. Even the one where Dewey got pissed because I guess I took too long preparing. Andrew was cooking at the time the sauteed chicken. Yeah, and for the bonfire, and Dewey was like, Jay, we could have prepared this sooner, and you know, I care, something like that, and you suck at this, and I say that because I care. Cut it. That video's gone too. He's had a lot of like videos like I would just definitely like worth remembering, and now they're just all gone. So you know, but yeah, more importantly though, we're back on track, and you know, I like going forward. I think, especially having to reconnect with my entire friend circle. I know I still have not got to Russ and Dewey. Don't worry, we'll get to them when the time is right for me. I've said that over and over. But yeah, to get Robby back, that's some breaking news for me, and you know, it's a big thing. So when I see him back, I know he's going through stuff as well, and you know. So yeah, and as far as with the Nutbwallers in the future, like I said, and I even said it on that and that everyone group text yesterday, that I said it, there is going to be a future, but it's only going to take like me seeing so much light. I'm still in the process of seeking the light. So when I get to a point where I'm completely better and nothing's bothering me at this point, because really I'm still dealing with some anxiety here and there, and obviously it's just not, you know, like it's gonna take some time, especially as I'm going through some learning now, you know, with my therapist. So for the most part, like once I seek the light in the tunnel and it feels like everything is gonna go right, like it was then I think I can say there will be a future. Now I can't really look too much ahead in the future, because who knows what will happen. And as far as Dewey, I know he still doesn't have a job, this and that, and you know, like, yeah, as for the rest of the guys, I know I got a boss, and you know, reconnecting with the boss and Julio. Carlos, I still got to talk to Ray. Neil, obviously I've seen him as well, and then you know, and Russ is still reaching out to me on YouTube, and I still got to get to Anastasia. She's another one I haven't talked to since that when we did the breakfast thing that never worked out. So yeah, I mean, yeah, as for the future, I mean, I've said it again. I believe there will be a future, but who knows at this point what's going to happen? Like, you can't, as everyone says, we can't really predict the future, because we won't know what's going to happen. And from what Robby told me, you know, plans just never work out. You know, plans just never work out. You know, the future is just is always uncertain. You know, everything changes. Whatever is planned for the future, all that changes, right? So that kind of helps me to, like, you know what people always say, expect the unexpected, and you know, prepare for any sudden changes, this and that. I know what I've been trying to do for the last 3 years, but it hasn't worked out, and now with the terrorist thing, it's only holding me back a lot more. And you know, it is what it is with where my workplace is at. I'm still going to stand by that. If I do get a new job, it's, you know, that's going to solidify a much better life for me. But we'll see how everything else goes as far as my work situation. I still got to do what I do. But yeah, And one last thing, as far as my memorial wall, that I haven't really gone through everyone at this point. I'm not sure if I still want to get through it. I've only been to 3 people so far, and now with the wall as it stands, some people are gonna have to go down already. I heard that lovely Mel wants to, she wants to hear from me again. It's surprising, but it's cool. And then obviously me and Robby have just barely resurrected our friendship, and once upon a time I had Julio in there. That was on the Valentine one. But we're cool and just hung out like last week. So right now the future, like not the future, but but yeah, I mean, so we'll see what happens with that wall. I don't know if I'm still gonna get through it. I don't know if I should cancel it or not. We'll have to see. So my focus right now is myself and my mental health and all that. Trying to get out of my darkness as much as possible. So that's all I'm gonna say. I gotta drop some other content later on from yesterday and the day before. So peace out, everyone.